from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got a great custom league matchup on tap between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. So stepping in is Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For St. Louis, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Left side, but well foul.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. At the plate now is Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First offering. Pitch is popped up. Suarez in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bader is right there. 1 down. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Not shortstop, Francisco.
Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next up is Pete Alonso. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line toward right center. Carlson finds some space out there for the catch to. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The designated hitter.
And now the first pitch.
Carpenter.
He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Conforto.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball! That pitch is out. Nope,
And he'll
that's
miss
a
the
ball.
target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman. Eugenio.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting 7.
At the plate now, James McCann. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Just a tick behind for a strike. Carlson digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dylan Carlson becomes the first out of the inning. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is. So now here is Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. That brings in Tommy Edman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off the slider and it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard up the middle, reined in, and there's 1 away. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And that misses ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1. Hot shot down the line. Arenado has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning. Now into the box, Yadier Molina. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The right fielder.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Fielded cleanly, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First offering. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Molina, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Suarez.
Left field and deep. Gardner going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that's out number one. Next, here is James McCann. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gardner going back. You can kiss it goodbye. In now, Jonathan Villar.
The second baseman.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
One strike.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Now at the plate is Chad Pinder. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Popped him up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. To the plate now, Tommy Edman. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Late that time for a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ryan Helsley is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Michael Conforto as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to Iglesias for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on the way. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number. And now in the box, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Designated hitter, Kevin
Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Next to stand in is James McCann, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
First pitch of the AB now.
Trevor May.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tommy Edman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Ready with the 1-1. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chad Pinder.
Now here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So next to bat will be Pete Alonso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. May has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in once again is Nolan Arenado. He grounded out last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And all set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. Gardner's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Now at the plate, here is Brandon Nimmo. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Next, it'll be James McCann. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Jordan Hicks is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Bader is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor May takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles and the distance of my
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. It's a custom league battle under the lights between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate is Luis Garcia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Washington, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
7 o'clock.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In now for Washington, Randall Grichuk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped into the air, back behind second. And this is taken in for the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. And now here is Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the left fielder, Brett.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Harrison over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Taken in by Simeon. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Simeon with a great slide. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Second inning set to go. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one. Now here it comes. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to hit is Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now. Flaherty is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Schwarber. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping up is Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too high, 1-0. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Striding in is Yadier Molina to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
The third baseman, number 5.
And now the first pitch.
Harrison.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Ready now is Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16. Victor
First pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Garcia hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Luis Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half, and he fouls this one off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The count's 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Batting in, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Next to dig in, Harrison Bader. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Simeon's there to second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Gardner. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. At the plate now, Adam Duvall.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up, Josh Bell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Bell.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. A ball and no strikes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Molina has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Gardner.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Scherzer is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Tommy Edman, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
0-1 the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2. No, that's low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Giving chase is Robles. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Base is empty, 2 away. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Popped up. And Molina will watch this one in for the first out. Stepping in next, Josh Harrison flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here is Victor Robles. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Carpenter.
The designated hitter, Matt.
Now here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That ball's foul.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Still 2 and 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Dylan Carlson, singled in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time. 1 and 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball. I got to count 2 and 2.
making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pitch popped up. Harrison has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get.
Leading off for the Nationals, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to hit is Randal Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And it's 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he grounds one briskly to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Harrison Bader. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Bader.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And that's the first out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Semien has a play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now here it comes.
Josh Bell.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Jordan Hicks comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jordan Hicks.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A step on the bag for 1. So the next to bat will be Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Harrison.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Fouled off. The 1-2, and there he goes towards second, and he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch on the way. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Schwarber is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now Nolan Arenado, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
The 2-2. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Daniel Hudson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Daniel Hudson.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he is in there. And again a throw. And he's safe. Yadi Molina digging in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a look and a throw back to second. Throw won't get him. Goldschmidt over at second. Arenado is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now a pickoff play at second, and he is in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to bat, Dylan Carlson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on the way, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. The 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Alex Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Now the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Randal Grichuk. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Last time through was a base hit. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And now the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now here's the first offering.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He bounced out last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So stepping in is Josh Bell. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 10, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Bell at second. Schwarber on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Seth Elledge is summoned in the toughest.
Number 61.
Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So here's Starlin Castro. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the runner's coming home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Semien shading to his right. 1 out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Tanner Rainey takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Daniel Hudson is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.